Hi there. I've recently started using Community Fibre. I used to be a Virgin Media customer, and I was for 10 years. And I've kind of been waiting for an alternative to appear on the market that could be a good replacement for Virgin Media, because I'm not really a big fan of Virgin Media. So I'm going to tell you a bit later. Community Fibre are kind of a new company that are installing fibre at the moment. They're installing it around London. And I found out they were doing it in my area, so I decided to give them a try. I'm just going to run you through the process of how that works. So I was paying about £54 a month for a 100 meg download speed from Virgin and a telephone line. And I saw on the Community Fibre website that they had installed it in my area, and that they were doing a deal where you get 300 meg download and upload for £25 a month. So I just ordered it online straight away. I didn't really, I kind of like was trying to find out things from other people, looking online and stuff. One guy left a YouTube review, but it wasn't much else, but I just thought I'd go for it anyway. And I've been very happy with it since. And the process was, just to order it through the website. You get to choose a install date on the website. Luckily, they were able to install it 2 days after my order, which was pretty amazing. I don't know if it's still like that now, or if it just happened to be that they were a bit quiet at that time. But yeah, I got it installed 2 days later. And I'm going to run through the process of what happened when the engineer came, what's involved in terms of the install, how it affects things in your house, or what kind of things you have to go through, what you have to consider. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to show you where the cable came in and take it from there. Okay, so we're outside now. So basically, Community Fibre installed a cable up on that telegraph pole there. So when the engineer came, they ran a cable from the top of the telegraph pole all the way up here to my house and down, just like parallel with that downpipe, the black cable there. And they drilled a 8mm hole right down here. There. So he drilled that from the inside. So when Community Fibre install in your area, they will install, if you live in a house, they'll install a cable to the top of a telegraph pole. If you live in an apartment or purpose-built flats, they will run the cable and kind of pin it to the facade of your building. And then when you make the order, they'll run another cable from that point into your apartment. He drilled it from the inside, from here outwards. And he stuck a box here on the wall. From there is a fibre cable that connects up to this box here. You get 2 boxes. You get this kind of like a modem type box, and then you get a Wi-Fi router here. So you get 2 boxes. This one you don't have to do anything with. There's no configuring anything on there. That's all done by them. And that just connects. So the fibre comes from here to this box, and then another cable, a Cat5 copper cable, goes into this Wi-Fi box underneath here. There's only 2 Ethernet points there on this box, on this Wi-Fi box, which is a bit of a down point for this service. And basically you connect all your devices to this. I've only got 1 Wi-Fi point in my house, and that covers kind of about, well, 3/4 of my house is covered through that. The very back of the house does drop off a bit, which I don't really use the internet in those rooms. But you can rent another box, another mesh repeater box from Community Fibre, which could repeat the signal on the same Wi-Fi SSID. So you just connect to the nearest one. They charge £5 a month apparently, but I've looked online. You can buy these for £70. So if I was going to do it, I'd probably do that. You get 2 boxes, so you need 2 points on the wall to plug them into, which is a slight down point compared to Virgin. You only get 1. one box, which acts as the kind of modem and the Wi-Fi wireless access point together. The guy put in a 3-meter fibre cable between this box and this box, where I should have just asked him to give me a 1-meter one, because I'm never going to actually use that 3 meters anyway. Yeah, that's it really for that. I've had it installed for that's 5 weeks, I think now. 5 weeks, a month-ish. No problem so far. The download speed has been good, 300 meg when I do tests on the Linksys app. And that's the other thing I meant to mention. You configure the wireless access point from your Linksys app on the phone. It's quite straightforward. You get some default credentials from the engineer. You get default credentials from the engineer, which allows you to log onto the box, and then you just change the password and all that sort of stuff. Create a wireless access point password for your devices to connect to, and that's about it really. What else can I say about it? You get the same upload and download, it's like synchronous service, rather than the kind of like Virgin Media where you get 100 meg or 200 meg download and you get a brief fraction of that for your upload. Yeah, that's another plus. In terms of problems with the service, I haven't had any problems so far, so I can't really comment on what they're like to deal with when things are going wrong. So I might find out one day, but we'll do another video once I've had that kind of scenario. But the install process was very simple and straightforward. So once I got it installed, I made sure it was working okay, and then I cancelled my Virgin Media connection at that point, because I just want to make sure this one worked all right. On Virgin Media, then, I've had a pretty bad disconnection experience with Virgin Media. So when I first called up, you sort of have to give 1 month's notice. I was passed to a disconnection department, and basically I spoke to a guy who was doing everything he possibly could to persuade me to stay on Virgin, and he even went to the point of telling me how terrible Community Fibre are, even though he'd never heard of them. He had to Google who they were before he started talking about them. He's telling me like they don't follow Ofcom regulations and all this rubbish, and saying that their network's going to get saturated in a few months' time, and their prices are going to shoot up. He was talking absolute rubbish. I just ignored him. And then I got another call a week later from another guy who was much nicer to deal with, but he was saying that Virgin were willing to offer me £15 a month when I was paying £54 a month before that. But, you know, I don't really want to have anything to do with Virgin anymore. And the other thing to know about them is once you have given your disconnection notice, they continue billing you until you're actually disconnected. So if you're disconnected on the 20th of, whatever month you have done your cancellation for, they'll keep billing you. So if your next billing time is, a week before that, they'll bill you the full month. And I phoned up to query it, and they said, yeah, we do that until you're actually disconnected, and then we credit your account or send you a check to give you back what is owed. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with me. I haven't received any check yet, but we'll see. So yeah, I'd thoroughly recommend changing away from Virgin Media, and so thank God there's some competition now for them, because they didn't really have much in terms of having more competition, because the BT line internet kind of connectivity thing is not the same, because Virgin do have their own infrastructure, but now another company have their own infrastructure. That's really good news, because maybe Virgin will up their game a bit, because I think they're rubbish. What else? Oh yeah, I'm going to put a code in the description of this video. It's a referral code I've got. It basically is supposed to, I don't know if it actually does, but it's supposed to give both of us £100 worth of Amazon vouchers. So if you're thinking of switching over, feel free to use that code if you want. Entirely up to you. as a reward for you, so it might be good to use it. So okay, I'll do an upload download thing on here now to see what kind of upload and download speeds I'm getting. Just going to fire up the Linksys app. Okay, so do a speed check. I'm right next to the wireless access point. So it's 2 milliseconds to whatever it's trying to ping, which should be over the fibre. Download 313, upload. Taking a while. 323, slightly more. So that is, what you expect. Yeah, so the download and upload speed was, good. So yeah, go for it. Go for Community Fibre. Give Virgin a good kick in. And see you later.